Do you have your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob? America, America. Do you have your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? I want to start off. I don't want to start off with something different. So that's R. Kelly, and he was singing to a bunch of Dominican Republic people.
Was this before or after he was
This was before.
Okay.
It's a pretty famous video.
That makes
Welcome
sense.
to Patrick and Cerebral Paulsy, aka PCP, the only drug you'll ever need. I'm your host, Patrick Smith. Joined by my capable host, Paul Smith. Woo!
Hi.
I just stuttered through those words again this week.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
going on with me? Tongue twisters, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not really a tongue twister.
No, you're just kind of
Just going through it really quickly, you know. Time to bang up, Paul.
you need to calm down.
No, I mean, rev it up, baby. Yeah. All right, let's start with our first topic of conversation, Paul. We're going to talk about GTA, the remastered.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this because like PlayStation is coming out with I believe GTA Vice City on their version of Game Pass, and Xbox is getting San Andreas.
Nice.
On their version.
Nice.
On Game Pass.
Okay, so my problem with this is I don't think they did enough with the graphics. It's definitely better.
No, I
think so much better.
They remastered it. They didn't remake it. It's not a remake. That's the thing. It's a remaster.
Well, okay, like you look at Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 4 remastered.
Yeah, no, but like
it's very different. It looks a lot better. They could have used GTA 5's engine, and they could have reskinned everything and just done the game. It's not a huge game.
I understand that, but that would have been a remake, and I don't think they wanted to do a remake. I think they wanted to do a remaster and just enhance it as much as they.
That's technically I think we're splitting hairs here, I guess. But I'm disappointed in the graphics. I'm very disappointed.
Well, I think they look pretty
they look
train.
Better. They look better, but they don't. They could have.
They show the train.
It could have done so much better.
San Andreas.
Could have been so much better, but I do like the aspect that they're changing up the controls on it.
Yeah.
To make them modern day. So I mean, I'm in favor of that. Hopefully they give mission skips after failing them like 27 times. Yeah. Because San Andreas has some.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Vice City does too, but I actually beat that.
Like I'm playing 5 right now, and I basically skip every mission where you're flying because I can't land the goddamn plane to save my life. I actually did it like once. I think it was like the first flying mission. I was able to land the plane. And I was so proud of myself. And then, I got to the next flying mission where it was Trevor has to fly into the Merryweather jet.
That's hard for pretty much everyone. Their first time, or their second time, or their fifth. I've definitely had.
God, I hate that mission.
It sucks.
It's it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome because like once you're in there, you're shooting guys in the plane, and then. You inevitably get taken down by the Air Force and get into a car and drive out of the hangar.
Yeah.
And
do some flips and stuff. Yeah, but I mean, it could have been better. And also, is this another play? So they're like, hey, well, we're working on this forever. So GTA 6 is not coming out until you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, give us some GTA 6. Stop buying stuff in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Dude. Online, just let it die.
Yeah.
Let it die. They won't make another game until GTA 5 dies.
Yeah.
And it's not dying. It's just not. It's just giving them $1 billion every single month. Like, here's another $1 billion. $1 billion. I don't know what it actually is.
It's like they have a license to print money.
Quite real. I mean, like, these shark cards, people are just buying the fuck out of them.
Ridiculous.
It sucks so.
And as long as they keep putting content out there, people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah,
yeah." I mean, like, I don't hate it, but like, I like the story mode of GTA.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. That's what I'm going through right now.
And like GTA 5 even could have been better. They could have been like you had the Battle of Gay Tony and the Lost and Damned.
Yeah.
In GTA 4, their expansions, which were phenomenal.
Fantastic. I played Lost and Damned. Did not play the Battle of Gay Tony, but I heard fantastic things about it. Wish I had.
Oh.
Sounded amazing. But Lost and Damned was really nice. But it's such a shock to see Johnny just get killed like immediately.
Oh, yeah. Just nothing. He's just nothing.
Yeah, just like this wasn't a character that was a badass. in an expansion pack in GTA 4. No. He's just gonna die.
Yep.
He's just gone.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be a sucker. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna definitely buy it.
Everyone's gonna buy it.
Ugh, they're just.
Who's not gonna buy it?
Oh. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I even have San Andreas. I just can't. I can't. I think the mission I actually completed was the hardest one apparently, which is you're flying an RC plane and you have to take out 3 targets and then come back and land on the roof before you run out of fuel. And it's like it's
yeah,
because it's so close every single time. And I played that mission probably 60 times, and I beat it once. And then I get to another point where I don't even know if I beat it actually, but I get to another point in the story where I have to fly another plane through these like obstacles.
it's the flight school with
And I can't
James
do it.
Woods
I just can't do it.
character.
I can't do it. I want to beat that game so bad. I can't believe if I beat GTA Vice City. I cannot believe it when I was a kid. This is a helicopter mission.
Oh yeah,
We have to drop the things. I don't know how I beat that when I was a kid.
yeah.
I beat that. I beat the game. I remember beating the game. You're in the mansion and you kill, and it's like some like Scarface type stuff. I remember beating the game, but I can't beat San Andreas. And I know kind of what happens, but I want to actually beat the game. So I really hope they do have that mission skip and everything.
Yeah,
like
I think they do. They're gonna make some quality of life improvement. Do you know, like in San Andreas, not in San Andreas, but Vice City, they didn't have like waypoints.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that'll be nice. I don't know if they're gonna add the ability to swim in those games.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. It was such a you just fall in water and it's
Yeah.
like lava. You're like, oh.
You're gone.
Yeah, and then I think it was
Gangsters can't swim apparently.
was it Vice City Stories was the first game you could actually swim?
I thought it was San Andreas.
It might have been San Andreas.
I definitely thought it was because San Andreas came out like a month before Christmas in 2004. I remember how crazy that was, and like
Yeah, you could swim across the map, and then you get the police on you 5 stars for getting to the other like places on the map where you're not supposed to be.
yeah,
And so then you put in the cheat code for no like wanted level, and then you explore and everything.
yeah. It's
Gosh, that's such a fun game.
I remember the marketing campaign was ridiculous for that game.
Yeah.
It was just every other commercial. GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, and then I remember I was playing it once, and it was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And like we were probably like 10 years old, and Mom heard that, and she was like, "What the hell is this?" And he's dropping N-bombs everywhere. I'm like, "Oh no, there's nothing." And I skip the cutscene or whatever. Oh, should not have been playing that young.
No, probably not.
But it was great. It was great. You know, it matured us for how reality is going to be.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about when those games do come out, I'll be streaming them. You can follow me at Patty Fatty Cakes. ATTYFATTYBAKES on Twitch. Heck yeah, I've been streaming every Saturday, and occasionally get a viewer here. I got my first follow today. It was very weird. I was telling you about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hello, hi," and they didn't really say anything.
God, Patrick, we shouldn't have conversations outside the podcast.
Hey, get the fuck up, Paul. You son of a bitch. Whatever, I'll be streaming those on, just everything's content. I just got the it was so cheap. It was like $5 for the Fallout season pass, so I got it. I'm like, I'm not, because I'm addicted. Like,
yeah.
Once I get into a Fallout feeling, I could play Fallout probably for.
See, that's why you need to play The Witcher.
Yeah,
you need to play The Witcher.
But I
fucking love The Witcher.
The thing is, I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
And then let me get to the main topic of our conversation today. And don't let me forget Katie Porter, because Katie Porter. But I'll bring it up naturally. Is how fucking delusional the U.S. workforce is. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Sorry, Paul. Sorry, I'm not that smart, Paul. But okay. No, we are the most delusional. We're the most delusional people in the world. First of all, people protesting against unions. You know who doesn't want unions, Paul? You know who doesn't want unions? Corporations don't want unions because you have to actually pay your worker a fair salary. You have to give them benefits. Yeah, the unions negotiate the shit. Oh, I don't want to pay someone. I can just do the negotiation. No, you cannot do negotiations themselves because the unions, they know what everyone else is getting paid and what you should be getting paid. So boom, it just makes your life so much simpler. Stop. So high unionization rates are leading to a better lifestyle. So what the U.S. lacks, and this is crazy, is that we have a set minimum wage because we we do not define what a full-time position is in the United States. So everyone thinks, 40-hour week is a full-time position, but jobs can say a 60-hour week is a full-time position at our job, and that's what some jobs do. And you can't get benefits unless you're working 60 hours a week at this certain job. And also they don't give you benefits, which is okay. Some jobs you can work 40 hours a week, you can be technically a full-time employee, but your employer doesn't have to give you benefits.
Yeah.
And the only reason they do give you benefits is to keep you around, which is it's just absurd. And we talked about this, that healthcare is tied to your employer, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I honestly, a Medicare for all system where if you want, you can expand upon your healthcare coverage by paying more if you want to, but giving everyone healthcare is, I think that's pretty reasonable. But the problem is we do not ask enough of our employers, and our employers give us the bare minimum. We're one of the few developed countries in the world, or one of the only actually developed countries in the world. We don't have guaranteed pay sick leave or guaranteed pay work leave or vacation time. Every other country, no matter if you're working at McDonald's or you're working in I don't know, a law office, you're guaranteed paid vacation. It's like, I think it's like 20 days a month in most countries, and then we have zero. It's zero guaranteed, which is absolutely just ridiculous. Yeah. And it's because we have such low unionization rates, Paul. Sorry, yeah. I can't say it, Paul. Sorry. I mean, no, it's
go off.
No, but the fact that we're protesting against having unions, or we have a sect of the population protesting against unions, working against unionization, working against pay time, working against people getting paid more at lower income jobs. I mean, realistically, we can pay more. You can get paid more in this country, which is just ridiculous. There's a balance between what the employer makes off of you, which I think should be split way more evenly than it is. You're making a dime off your work, where the boss is making $20. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. Don't give me this look, Paul.
Yeah.
Give me this look. But yeah, we're the only developed country. How do we have the highest GDP and we're not able to guarantee sick time, sick leave to anyone? Why do we have a minimum wage? Just because we can't guarantee what a work week is. I mean, it's just we're so delusional. You think hard work is going to get you anywhere in this country? Hard work is getting us nowhere. It's on it. You can work your ass off and you won't get a raise. You won't get shit. I mean, we're so fucking delusional. These other countries are like, wait a minute, what? You go to Belgium, you go to Sweden, you go to Finland. They're guaranteed sick time. And then we're talking about paternity leave, which is, I mean, we have no paternity leave guaranteed for any person. Not just women, men too. We have none. It's not guaranteed at all, right? Yeah. Other countries, at least women are guaranteed after they give birth. They're guaranteed, 60 days off for paternity leave. We're guaranteed none. Are we really the most developed country? Are we really the best country in the world? Is this really happening to us? Are we this delusional that we're not asking for what we should get? I mean, realistically, we have shitty politicians making moves so the corporations make more money. Donald Trump's had this tax bill that cut taxes for the top 1%, the top 20%. People making over $200,000 a year, it cut their taxes over the next 7 years while actually raising taxes for the lower income 20%, because they believe in a trickle down economic system, which a trickle down economic system theoretically should work, and in actuality it doesn't work because corruption is the main thing, and greed, corruption, because these people, instead of investing more in their company, instead of investing more in their people, they put it in their own pockets, and they do not let it trickle down like it should. We need to change that up. And honestly, a trickle up economic system works. You give people money, you know what they're going to do? They're going to spend it. Or the worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to save it. And what happens when they save it? It's bolstering the economy anyway. Giving it to banks, letting that grow.
What are they saving it for? That's the question.
Buying homes. Yeah, because what's a home rate percent of over the next years? This is going to dramatically drop because I mean, we're having companies buy up homes. We're having All right, Paul. I'm just really upset. I'm really upset.
I can
We're
see.
such a shitty country.
I-
It's so delusional how we think we're even the top country just because we have the most money. No. Because we're letting fucking the government just cuck us all over. Just cuck us. You know, it's like fucking we're just gonna give the money to fucking all these fucking billionaires and trillionaires and you're gonna fucking suck a dick. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
Pick up economics, baby.
looking at myself right now, like, oh, for a brief moment, I tuned you out a little bit and was just looking at myself because I look like that doctor from Batman Arkham game in the comics. I kind of look like that doctor.
Jesus,
I don't know what his name is.
But Reagan fucked up this fucking country so goddamn much. And then if you want this country to fuck up even more, vote Republican. That's the way to do it. I mean, Jesus Christ. Trump signing bills that give him fucking... I mean, it's only benefiting Trump. I mean, he's a supposed billionaire, you know? He says he's a fucking billionaire. Let's be realistic. He's not a fucking billionaire. He's a fucking scam artist who has multiple failed ventures. He's trying to start a fucking own social media company.
Do you know he's gonna appear in court and testify under oath?
Yeah. Everyone thinks that everything that Trump does is going to be a red herring. He's like fucking Teflon. He's not going down unless even if he takes a gun and shoots someone in the fucking head on live television in front of everyone, they're going to be like, oh yeah, hey, he deserved to kill that guy. I mean, that's how delusional Trumpers are. They're fucking the most delusional fucking people in the world.
I mean, it's crazy that he went on Bill O'Reilly, you know, when Bill O'Reilly had a show on Fox and was like, I could walk down Main Street, shoot someone in the face, and I wouldn't lose a single vote.
You would not.
Basically, what he's telling you guys is like, you guys are so fucking stupid that you'll vote for me regardless of what I do.
I'm stern. He's a stern dude. You know, he puts his foot to the ground and he does what he needs to do.
That's fucked up.
No, he does what he wants to do.
It's so fun. Like how could you say that about people? Like people, what he's saying is you're so fucking stupid. You're going to vote for me even if I fucking kill a person. Like, you'll justify it in some way. That is so absurd and so wrong. Like,
there's a sect of like both Republicans and Democrats that are
just gonna vote party lines.
Like no. I mean like there's this, I don't know how to describe it. Just crazy people.
Yeah,
I mean crazy. Like QAnon. Absolutely, and like QAnon is the most insane thing that's ever happened. Of course, it happened. You know, because Trump made all these people believe that some crazy stuff's going on and everything like that, and they can get behind it. Like, well, Trump, you know, he does all this stuff, and he's
in the government. He's running the government. He knows.
Listen, Biden is set up. He has Stanley Kubrick. Right, he has him directing the film set that Biden's on right now. Biden's not actually the president. You're like, what are you fucking talking about?
He's gonna be back in office by August.
You're like, what the fuck? I mean, he's
August 12th.
He's literally brainwashed these fucking people.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's just because he's charismatic. Guess who else was charismatic? Hitler. But I'm not saying he's Hitler, but he might be like Hitler. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Well,
he's very charismatic.
Let me ask you something. The good people say, "Oh, I think that guy, you know, might be bad." Like the fairy, like. The people look at fascism and were like, "Oh, that's pretty bad." Like I know that like Winston Churchill definitely was adamantly against fascism as it materialized in Europe, and Asia, parts of Asia. But I'm curious whether there was people who were good people who followed Hitler until, you know, the genocide. The invasion of Poland.
It's quite possible, but honestly, I think after the genocide, it's like you're stuck in there, and what else do you do?
I mean, he messed them up though.
Yeah. Well, that's the soldiers, but you know, there's everyday civilians that were supporting the cause.
I mean, but that's propaganda, which really right now we're getting a lot of propaganda, and
even from foreign countries.
And I mean, we could talk about Facebook and the fact that.
They have to change their name. Are they changing the name to Meta? Is that what they're going to be called? Instead of Facebook, it's going to be Meta. Hey, go on Meta.
Just like Xfinity changed their
Well, from Comcast to Xfinity.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just because they're so hated.
Yes.
and they're still the most hated company. Then, like, we let these companies do whatever the fuck they want because we're little fucking cucks to corporations in America. Fucking America. God fucking damn it. It's just like this started. I mean, people, fucking Republicans loved Reagan. Reagan fucked this country up so hard. He gave these corporations just tax cuts upon tax cuts, trickle down economics.
To be fair to Reagan, and to be fair to the people who voted for Reagan, at the time inflation was through the roof, and needed a way to really counteract that. And he brought in some of the most well-known economic people in the world, economic advisors, regardless of whether they were born in America or not. And I mean, he helped fix our economy, but in the long run, it needed to change and it didn't change, and that was the problem.
Yeah, the foresight. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, in long term effects. Yeah,
like the short term, it was perfect. For what it did in the short term was perfect because it gave more people more opportunities, for jobs and better paying jobs. Considering
but he was also cutting social benefits at
yes,
which is not sustainable at all.
Yes, yes.
A country with the highest gross domestic product, you can't keep cutting. And that's what we're kind of going towards is instead of taxing corporations a higher percentage, we are going to cut social programs.
Yeah.
And so when you're poor in America, you fucking die. When you're poor in America, you're fucking homeless. When you're poor in America, you're fucked. And is that what we should? Are we living in the movie Elysium? Are they gonna go on a fucking Halo ring and leave us all behind so we can build shit for them? Like, are you fucking joking? That's what fucking why are these people going to space, man? Like, you literally any space venture these people have, they could literally just solve homelessness, or they can solve fucking world hunger. Like, why are we wasting money on going to space right now when there are people starving to death?
Because people don't care about people they don't know.
Fuck social programs.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but it's true, man.
Yeah, but also, I mean, like, why aren't we allocating funds to it?
It's harder to justify their actions when you put a face to the problem, and I think that in regard to how this is gonna end, I don't think it's gonna end well unless there's some serious action within Congress. Yeah, it's quite frightening. I'm thinking about long-term ramifications of not moving forward on climate change, which I know a lot of people look at and say, "Oh, that's not something that exists." Doesn't really matter if you think it exists. I mean, the West Coast has been on fire. Also, it had this Nordic storm. A massive storm in the West that we haven't seen in a century. And we have this massive sort of I can't carry this, bro.
It's so crazy how you cannot carry this. Yeah, I mean, besides just the financial aspect of billionaires fucking the world, they're fucking up the actual world, the physical world. So they're polluting more than they ever have. Let's keep coal mines open because coal is the way of the future. It's not polluting at all. Let's not invest in nuclear energy. And even with nuclear energy, we're creating waste where we have nothing to do with it. We need some sustainable way to create energy, or to I guess not manufacture, but I don't know, whatever, manufacture. Let's just use that word for right now because I cannot think of the fucking word. I'm fucking brain dead, whatever. But we need to find a sustainable way to actually intake energy and not fuck our planet up.
Yeah.
Like solar has its drawbacks, Wind energy has its drawbacks. I think everything, but I believe nuclear is probably our best option. And let's not involve, but like let's not oh,
Nuclear is the best option.
no, I mean nuclear is actually pretty phenomenal. It can power the whole world. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just the failure of plants, which is becoming more and more rare as technology develops.
Yeah.
Where we're able to control this, where we're not gonna have nuclear meltdowns.
Yeah.
But it does produce waste that we don't know what to do with.
Yeah, we don't know what to do with. That's the problem.
Also, I mean, we have a trash problem, a plastic problem. We need to move away from plastic, but we're never gonna have, and we're not gonna be able to change in time for us to get fucked. It's like we're gonna see that, oh, this is a problem, and then we're gonna change, and it's gonna be too late by then.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. And I mean, it's fucked. And these corporations are just like, hey, let's just fucking keep making plastic.
Keep doing this.
Let's keep churning out. We're like fucking let China, the UN, just letting China just like the highest polluting fucking country. In the world.
We're shipping plastic to other countries. Have so much.
Yep, it's so fucked. I mean, like,
They literally have mountains of our plastic.
Yeah,
that they can't recycle. That won't deteriorate.
Yep.
Time to solve.
Yeah, we need to move away from plastic. We need to go to the aluminum, something that actually recycles.
Yeah.
And single-use plastic. I mean, we need to ban it. I know some states are moving towards. I know Washington is moving towards banning. They're banning plastic bags. That you get from the store. Or get from the takeout or anything like that.
I mean, the pandemic has fucked everything too, which
Yeah.
There's another like aspect. Like you can't even. There's some stores that don't have bags, readily available bags to distribute, so you can bag your groceries.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna move towards a bring your own bags type of place, and if you don't have enough bags, you're just gonna have your groceries just in your car.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not sustainable to keep. I mean, even recycling. I don't know how the recycling process works, but I don't think those bags are actually recyclable. But I mean, bring them into stores. I don't know. But I know there's plastic that's not recyclable, so they just throw it out. That's the only thing you could do with it.
I think there's 7 types, and only 2 of them are actually able to be recycled.
Yeah, and then 4 of them out of the 7 are actually okay for you to use without, like, eat out of or to drink out of, but the other few are
that's great.
Yeah, just not good. But yeah, if your plastic has a smell to it, if you can smell your plastic, that's a first sign of, hey, this is not a plastic I probably should be eating or drinking out of. But if it's 4, 5, 1, 2, all the rest are bad for you. It's the only way to remember, easy way to remember.
4, 5, 1, 2.
All the rest are bad for you. So yeah, it's good to know. But yeah, we have so many fucking problems, and our politicians are incompetent apparently.
Yeah.
Except for Katie Porter. So Katie Porter, I tried to show her a video once. She was scolding the CEO of Chase, and she showed a job listing for a single mother who has an apartment in Irvine, California, and this is a hypothetical situation, and that she created, and she budgeted it out. And so she shows, okay, so this mother is making $16 an hour at this Chase branch. Now she has a single kid. She drives a van, and it's like $400 for the van. She breaks down everything into the spending. At the end of the month, the mother is $567 short, and that is literally bare essentials to live. That's bare essentials to live. So that's not including any cost for field trips. That's not including anything you have to go out to eat because you're not eating herself. Giving her kid food. That's $400 in like for her and her kid, and the raising of rent and everything like that. So she's $567 short. She asked the CEO, how should I take care of this $567 short or $567 shortfall? And she's like, I don't know. He's like, but should she take out a credit card to run a deficit at this point and then just keep running it, And she's just kind of pointing out the facts of life is that you can't be poor in this country and survive without making yourself even more, like even driving yourself into more poverty. Like you can't. Sorry, I have so many thoughts going in my mind. That's so hard to like.
You have to endlessly work to
And
even
sustain
what you have.
And even then, you're probably running at a deficit. But to have kids on top of that, we're having.
And that's not even to mention getting a college degree.
Yeah, I mean, she did not factor any of that in.
Yeah.
Any of that. There's nothing for savings.
Tuition.
I mean,
saving, retirement. You know, you're told from like the youngest age that you possibly can save as much money as you possibly can from the youngest age you can. And it's like, for so many of us, we're not developed to that point. I mean, have you met like 15-year-old kids? Like they don't know shit.
Oh, well, they're welcomed in the workforce now, 14-year-olds and 13-year-olds, because the government is now allowing that for child labor. Because we've gotten to the point where instead of paying your workers a livable wage, we're hiring child workers because that's how fucking stupid and incompetent our fucking politicians are. Jesus Christ. Hey, McDonald's, pay your fucking workers more money. You can fucking do it, you pieces of shit. Jesus fuck.
You're the second largest corporation in the world.
Yes.
Food corporation. Behind Subway sandwiches.
Second largest employer in the world, or third largest, I believe. I know Walmart's number one, and they don't pay their workers shit.
Nope.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, of course, the largest employers aren't paying their workers fucking shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Pay your fucking workers more money. Jesus, motherfucker. But, anyway, we're having a baby bust right now, which is people aren't having children because we literally can't afford. I mean, rents. You know, if you rather rent any place, you know, that's not a complete shit show that you're fucking. It's just fucked. You're like $1,200 a month.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you're working for $15 an hour, it's not sustainable.
No.
It's just not sustainable. You can't survive on that. You can't thrive on that. And I mean, what are we supposed to do? Elon Musk made like $38 billion in one day. What the fuck is that? Why is one person making $38 billion a day? What? And then we're giving him tax cuts? What? Is he paying taxes on the end of that?
No,
Fuck no.
Probably not.
Fuck no. He's not going to pay a thing. And then when we tell him, oh, hey, you're going to have to pay taxes on that, he gets upset about it. Get the fuck out
A team
of
of lawyers swoops in from...
lawyers and accountants. They're just fucking circle jerking each other. Jesus fucking... We're going to get so much money by saving Elon Musk so much money. Same thing with Jeff Bezos. Same thing with all these billionaires. You don't know their fucking names because they don't want you to know their fucking names. Fuck them. Fuck billionaires. You should be like. I think per capita, I believe Norway has more billionaires per capita than we do. I don't.
Sounds
maybe it's
about
not.
right.
Maybe it's Belgium. It's one country.
I mean, Norway is full of
But
blonde, beautiful women.
But they have social programs that the U.S. if we had them, you know, wouldn't be like, oh well, everyone's living off the government's dime. Fuck you, Jesus fucking. I mean, we have no social programs, and I mean these other countries are like, are you kidding? You don't have health care coverage when you work 39 hours a week. What?
Nope.
What? Even working 40 hours a week, sometimes you don't get healthcare coverage?
Nope.
Wait, what? What?
Welcome to America.
Jesus Christ, we're so fucking delusional. Now I don't want to pay taxes for someone else. Okay, well, fucking the majority of taxes are going to come from the fucking top 1% because they're fucking pieces of shit. But guess what? Let's not tax them and give them a fucking tax cut. Instead, let's fucking raise taxes for the lowest 20%. Because that's fucking great. That makes sense.
There was this conference where
Jesus fuck.
They had this guy, just normally CEOs, coffee people. Okay, well, this tax bill that comes passed in 2017.
I think it was 2018 it actually passed.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was 17. So go ahead.
Basically, they asked him, like, is this tax cut going to affect your hiring in terms of the amount of people you're going to hire? And no one said, yeah, it's going to make me hire more people. No. You're literally giving them a tax cut, and then they put it in their own pocket, and they do whatever the fuck they do.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
They put it in a fucking offshore account, and so it doesn't get taxed.
Yeah.
Creating shell corporations upon shell corporations, so they literally just have an infinite amount of money. What are you gonna do with an infinite amount of money? What the fuck? Pay your fucking workers more money. Jesus fuck. Bless you, Paul. Yeah, I mean, trickle down economics is simply just does not work.
No.
It just does not work because people are fucking greedy, and like you can't blame them because you put anyone else in that situation, they would do the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Everyone is for themselves. They're not against you, and that's what you look at these people for. They're not against you, but they should be held to the higher accord.
Yeah.
With these, I mean, it's just they're giving everything, and they're giving everything and they're not giving anything. That's the main problem in our fucking country right now. And then you say, oh well, let's tax them, and then they go and find another way to fucking
find loopholes within our.
Just keep finding fucking loopholes. Yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous. They shouldn't be able to make the amount of money off of labor that they do, and they are. And that's the fundamental problem with our country right now.
And that's why people are quitting that record.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to work in a shit job if you don't have to. And if you can make more
wages,
if you can make more money elsewhere.
Inflation is just happening because corporations are not, and I mean, yeah, right now they are bolstering up the dollar, but they're also raising everything on their like McDonald's raising everything on their menu. Anything that they're just raising their price.
They're doing quote unquote deals.
Yeah.
The 2 for $5 thing it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. I think honestly cost them $1 to make. Not even.
Yeah. Yeah, but
maybe the beef. Beef might be the aspect of it, but
probably meat is always the most expensive. But it's a bunch of filler, so I mean, filler is probably definitely not expensive at all.
No.
But yeah, they're raising their prices, and that's how they're compensating to get people in the door to hire them. They're saying, hey, here, come in for $16 an hour. But guess what? Instead of a $2 sandwich, it's gonna be a $6 sandwich.
Yeah, and you're not starting at $16 an hour. You have to work for a year.
It's like pay up to, that's their fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But people's main argument is if you want people at McDonald's making $15 an hour, your food's gonna cost $8. Your burger's gonna cost $8. Well, the reason why it's gonna cost $8 is because these corporations want to keep their bottom line profitable.
They want to stay as much in the black as they've been.
Exactly, and so they're just, instead of taking a hit, and and I mean, they're not even taking a hit. Honestly, honestly, they're not losing money.
No.
I mean, they're losing money to what they would have made, but it's for the profit. I mean, how much are these corporations profiting? And it's just going upward. The money is just going upward. That's the fundamental problem with today.
Because it's so easy to spend money. It's not tangible. No one carries around cash. Like, you don't physically hand cash to another person.
Yeah.
You don't do that. No, you swipe a card, you put your card in, and it's just gone out of your account. Like, that's how easy it is. It's so easy to spend money now.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why the economy's still booming, considering even with fucking the pandemic going on. There are a large amount of people that do all their shopping online, and I mean grocery shopping, Walmart delivers.
Yeah, it makes it convenient, but also it gives them more time to make more money. It's like hey, if I don't have to grocery shop, I can work for until 7 tonight.
And I can get it delivered.
But we're getting to a point where if it doesn't start changing, and they just keep trying to fuck the average everyday person over, it's going to be a revolution, Paul. It's going to be a revolution. This is very similar to France and their revolution. And the French, shout out to the French. They're throwing tubs through fucking politicians' homes. I'm not joking about that. They're like they don't take shit lying down. And the problem is we're so delusional about there's a sect of the population, the U.S. population that's so delusional about the social programs that should be given to every fucking citizen in our country, but they're literally, it's like propaganda. Did you get what I'm saying? These people are literally just brainwashed into thinking that if they have to pay more in taxes, which they shouldn't have to pay more in taxes. Wealthier 1% or the wealthier individuals that should be paying a higher percentage than they are right now, which is what they should normally be paying compared to what we are paying. Why am I paying more in taxes than a billionaire?
Yeah.
Why am I paying? Why am I paying?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make logical sense at
all. Does
all.
not make sense.
Oh, because they donated $100,000 to a charity, and so they don't have to pay taxes this year. Like what? $100,000? Like you made $27 billion?
Yeah.
Like just say shit like that. I know that's not an actual figure, but that's pretty much what they're doing, and they're having a team of lawyers and accountants is doing that. But yeah, if they keep doing this, it's just fucked. It's just like, oh yeah, hey, I mean, people are gonna pull out guillotines and start fucking chopping off heads, lobbing off heads.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully they do the right thing and they pay their workers some fucking real money.
Congress gets his act together.
But yeah, we need fucking unionization. I mean, fucking God, we should have fucking 90% fucking unions across the board, dude.
Okay. Let's just. I'm stepping away from this.
Okay.
But I want to talk about this. I'm watching Rick and Morty right now. Fantastic show. Co-created by Dan Harmon, who also created Community. But I have a theory that Evil Morty's original Rick was Simple Rick, and I think it holds up watching through. I'm right now in season 2 again, and I just got introduced to Evil Morty, but I don't think Evil Morty's actually. I think the Council of Ricks took Simple Rick from Evil Morty because they understood that Evil Morty, who I don't think is evil. I just think is a genius, and whereas Simple Rick is also a genius, but like he's simple. He's a simple genius, and Morty is an actual genius in this hypothetical multiverse situation, which there's an infinite number of universes, and that's. If you haven't seen Rick and Morty, it's fantastic. Please watch it. But if you have, you know what I'm talking about. You should really think about this, because honestly, it's true. It has to be true, because in the episode where you're introduced to Simple Rick, you're also introduced to Evil Morty, who again I don't think is evil. I think is only acting out of revenge against the Council of Ricks, who took away Simple Rick from Evil Morty because they saw Evil Morty as a danger to the Council of Ricks. And with a Simple Rick that could help Evil Morty, he could overthrow the Council of Ricks, which he's tried to do now by becoming the president of the universe, I believe. But
I've never watched the show, so I'm not following.
Patrick has not watched Rick and Morty. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. In the first episode, he's like, "Morty, why would you want to?" Rick's like, "Morty, why would you want to go to school?" Some teacher asks, "What's 2 + 2?" and some person in the back says 4, and then they give you a piece of paper or something, and you can go and that gives you permission to take a shit. It's just another place for smart people, Morty.
I saw that episode.
It's amazing. But the reason I think this is because you're introduced to them in the same episode, and at some point when they discover that the Rick that was also evil was controlled by someone else who ended up being Evil Morty, Simple Rick asks, "Can I help with anything?" And they're like, "Go clean the toilets." And if he was able to help, he could have said, "Oh, that's my Morty." Because his Morty he looks like the dude from, oh gosh, that movie with the blind chick, and he's got the ugly ass face. He kind of looks like Gollum from the Goonies, or not Gollum. I don't know, the creature from the Goonies. Sloth from the Goonies, thank you. But I guess kind of not with the hair, but like the face aspect. But yeah, I definitely think that Simple Rick's original Morty was Evil Morty. So yeah, people, anyone watches Rick and Morty, please comment below. I'm sorry, I had to go off on tangent.
I've just watched Dune. It just came out on HBO Max. It's only been on there for a few, whatever. It's supposed to be in theaters. It's probably a great movie to watch in theaters. And sound and visual aspects of it phenomenal. It's a great movie, and I think the sequel's gonna be great. I like it. You know, it's very Star Wars esque. That was my process about it. Definitely watch that. And we have a friend. He's watching The Sopranos right now, so I think I'm gonna watch The Sopranos so I can talk to him about it. He's watching it for the first time.
Oh man,
and gosh, it's such a good show. Oh,
dude, he's got a bro. Why didn't he? Could have done this earlier because the Mini Saints in New York is on off HBO Max. But I mean, you can watch them if you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it'll probably be back on HBO Max after it's does its run and all that jazz. But you know, I mean, Many Saints in New York, something that we kind of did we talk about this?
No, we did not because I remember we.
Okay, well, I think it's the same thing as El Camino for Breaking Bad. It's it's cool that it happened, but it wasn't necessary. Yeah, you know,
I said meh.
It's meh, you know. It's not. I mean, it's good. It's good. The acting.
It is good. It is good. Like
you can't hate on it at all. You know?
I liked the guy who played Chris's father, Vicky Montalsanti. I liked him. I really actually liked him until he killed his goulash.
Who was he? Was he? He might have been Jurassic Park 3. Is that him? I don't know. I've definitely seen him in multiple things.
But the dude who played Brad in
Sal and Paulie, they did. I'm sorry, I just want.
Sorry.
Just Sal, the guys who played Sal and Paulie, they had their just down.
Yeah, 100%.
Paulie's like fuck.
But dude who played Brad in Wolf of Wall Street played Tony's father in Many Saints in New York, and he was pretty good. I really liked Joey Diaz.
Cold Joey Diaz.
Yeah, that was really.
Don't spoil.
Damn.
You almost spoiled.
Sorry.
Coco Joey Diaz. Yeah, he's phenomenal.
That was really a great performance by Joey Diaz.
One of the funniest things ever. Joey Diaz.
I love how you yell at me. Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. He had no. Joey Diaz, he had one of the funniest podcasting moments I've ever seen. So he's on Your Mom's House podcast, and you can search this up, Joey Diaz, Your Mom's House story or something like that, and you'll see it. It's right at the end of the podcast, and he's explaining the story to Tom and Christina P. You know, Tom Segura and Christina P. He's like, I go to this lady's house. She's my parole officer. I whip out my fucking hammer. She only had one leg, and the other leg was wooden. And he's like, I whipped out the fucking hammer, shoved it in the fucking mouth, and then I ate that fucking juicy ass pussy, all fucking hairy and shit. And Christina, she's just like, okay, Joey, okay, great. Where can we see her? He's like, I fucked the shit out of her. Oscar's just laughing his ass off. He's disgusted. I'm just one of the best podcasts.
You showed me this one of the first times I bought weed from an actual dispensary. I think
that was like peak pandemic, dude.
Yeah, peak pandemic.
And we were just chilling in the car.
We were just chilling in the car waiting for them to.
So fucking funny.
Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I've watched a lot of podcasts of it.
I don't. I haven't. Like, it's just, I don't know. An hour of my time, I could.
It's just because I do it while I'm working, you know. And that's probably more like
majority of what people do.
Yeah, like
you're in the office and you're just sitting there and like you're doing paperwork, whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, it's just something to listen to, and then it keeps your mind going. Because I listen like music. Lately, it's just like my mind wanders. You know, when I listen to music, where podcasting just keeps my mind on.
Yeah, you're focused. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just I don't know. There's so many great podcast moments, but yeah, every two bears, one cave. Dude, I want to show you these so bad. Probably one of the funniest things ever. One of the first things that popped up. I'm gonna like Someone's react. Ugh. I don't want to watch someone react to this.
Yeah.
Fuck that. We should react to it, Paul.
Yeah.
It's probably. I mean, like I've seen it, but I know you haven't. And
Yeah, I just yeah.
one of the funnier things. Oh, nah. We might react to it one day, Paul. We might do some reaction videos.
You know,
trying to figure out stuff here, dude.
We've been thinking about doing a Halloween challenge.
Yeah.
Because I don't usually go hot. Like
Paul's not a hot, and it would be hilarious. So I was thinking, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna end up doing, and
I feel like I need an adult bib, like a bib that goes.
I wish
even like an apron type thing.
I wanna try to get you.
Or like a Breaking Bad hazmat suit.
I was thinking about doing the I do have a space suit, you know.
Like.
But I was thinking about
but to protect my clothes from the inevitable just amount of just sauce that's gonna get, because I am a sloppy fucking eater.
Well, yeah, no. So my thought process was first, let's try every single sauce, and I was like, you know what? I mean, they're like 28 sauces or some crazy number, or whatever. And I was like, okay, let's cut that down into like 5 sauces. And I was like, wait a minute, why don't we just put like 10 wings in front of you and then make you eat them all? That would be hilarious, dude. There's a blazing challenge where they like you can't lick your fingers or drink anything. You have to eat all the wings. I was thinking about doing that, but I think you'd die. I really think you'd die because it gets so hot. It's just and you're gonna be slamming like I don't want to do that to you. So we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I have other ideas for videos, but also the thing that scares me about doing videos is that like keeping ideas coming, you know?
Yeah.
Like how can we just doing reaction videos? You know?
You need to watch Rick and Morty because they improvise this episode where it's like basically they get a cable box for the universe and they're just flipping through channels, and it's the creators voicing these characters.
Yeah.
They're just randomly saying some shit, and you know it's them randomly fucking saying some shit because they're like, oh, randomly fucking saying, I don't know. They're like, I don't know.
I think out on this. No, so I want to tell you a little story about the Silk Road. So you know about the Silk Road, correct?
Wait,
not the Silk Road, not the actual Silk Road back in the whatever with the salt and whatever. The Silk Road, the website. Okay, you don't know about the Silk Road? We definitely talked about it before. Okay, the Silk Road back in like 2013 was popping, dude. It was straight popping. You go on the Silk Road, you order drugs, right? You get like.
Oh, is that like How to Sell Drugs Online? Is that like that Netflix show?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But this is like, you go on the Silk Road, you order your drugs, and you get like 20 hits of acid, and they send in a birthday card anonymously, and you know a vendor will send you it, or you know like fake IDs. They would send in the bottom of shoes, so they'd cut open the sole of the shoe. They'd put your fake ID in there, and then they'd seal it back up, and then ship it to you from China or whatever. And so you have to send a picture and what state and whatever, but they'd send you a fake ID and shit, or multiple fake IDs and shit. But yeah, this website was pretty much just bolstering illegal activity, and it was on the dark web, right? The only way you could access is on the dark web through like a torrent, or I think a torrent. I think that's the right thing. Whatever. It's not like you can't go on Google and be like the Silk Road, you know? It's not gonna work. You have to go like a different browsing to get to the part of the internet that's like not accessible, you know. But so the Silk Road was popping in 2013. The guy who created it, popping, straight popping. People were buying drugs left and right. Bought a fuck ton of drugs. But anyway, the creator of the Silk Road was being investigated by the FBI because he created a fucking website to sell drugs online, pretty much. But he had multiple vendors selling drugs, and you know, there are vendors that were getting a high reputation. You know, like, oh hey, you buy from this vendor, you're gonna get your shit, right? And they're gonna be able to get it. And so they bolster a high reputation, and then they get a bunch of orders in, and then they wouldn't fulfill them, and then they change their name. That's the problem with the Silk Road, is that you know you can't track these people. So there was a whole situation where this one guy, he was a supplier for one of these big distributors, you know, like the vendor, one of the big vendors, and he he fronted one of these vendors a supply of, like, fronted them like $500,000 in actual supply, and then that person just took the supply, didn't sell it, and didn't give the money to the guy, you know.
Yeah.
And so he goes to the creator of the Silk Road. His name is Dreadlock Pirate or something like that. But he says, hey, one of their main guys on here, he duped me. I out $500,000. I need to get paid this fucking money or I'm fucking dead. You know, my family will get killed because I got these from a drug dealer, right? I can see you're shocked right now. Crazy as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, if this doesn't happen, I'm leaking all this information on every fucking person that's bought from this shit because I literally, like, I need this money, right? You have to fucking find this person, right? And whatever. And so the guy's like, okay, I'll try my best or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He fucking shakes him off pretty much. Then the owner of the Silk Road, or the creator of the Silk Road, reaches out to the supplier who is looking for the guy who, I know this is hard to follow, and it's a lot easier when to explain. I watched this whole video on it, but he reaches out pretty much to the Hell's Angels that was supplying the one guy who was out $500,000.
Yeah.
And the Hell's Angels wants their fucking money from the guy who lost the $500,000, right? So you're following that?
Yes,
so far.
yes.
So he got in contact with the guys, the Hell's Angels, right?
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I have this guy who's gonna release all this information. If I don't give him money, I need him taken out, right? I need him taken out. And so this Hell's Angels guy, and they're in contact. Pretty much, the creator of the Silk Road gave $150,000 to have this guy fucking hit and killed, and then have a picture sent over to show that he's fucking dead, right? And so they find out the guy's identity, and the Hell's Angels kill him, and you know, they find out it's a whole scheme of there were like two guys that duped the one guy that just got killed.
Yeah.
Out of the, you know, so the one vendor, there were two guys for the guys who were oh no, this is so confusing. I should have fucking got names. So the guys who were distributing, the vendor, fucked over the one guy who just got killed by the Hell's Angels. Okay.
Yes.
So
who supplied the drug?
Yeah. So the vendor, there were two guys there, and apparently one guy he took all the supply, and the other guy didn't know about it, and so they found that guy. The Hell's Angels killed him. But now this one single guy with all the supply, he goes and creates another another name, and he starts selling all the supply himself with like four other guys. And so, you know, the creator of the Silk Road finds out that, oh, it's this one guy, you know, that's doing this, and he puts a fucking hit out for, you know, like $150,000 for all four of these fucking guys.
Dude, that's fucking like heavy as fuck. Like you know, like, okay, it's one thing to create a website to illegally sell drugs. It's another thing to put hits out on people.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much this guy's guy's body count's at 6, right?
Yeah.
So he puts out 4 hits on the one guy. He gets the one guy that was conned in the distribution, and the one guy, the vendor that was conned. So there was 2 guys there, and then the 4 guys that were distributing the product that was apparently sold.
Yeah, I guess you're fucked either way. I mean, if you're caught, like, you're fucked either way.
So it was like $500,000, or even, I forgot how much the Silk Road. And again, let me preface this by saying this guy's a fucking nerd. He created a fucking Silk Road.
Yeah.
Right? This fucking 4chan nerd fucking dude, right? So he puts 4 hits on the guy, and so the FBI is tracing all this stuff, and they actually like found him. You know, he was like, they found him in like Poland or wherever the fuck he was, and they arrested him, and they found him logged in under that alias who's been having all these conversations with the Hell's Angels.
Yeah,
and these hits out. Now the crazy part is, now this is gonna be the little catch all. There was only one person this guy was actually in communication with, and there was no vendor that was actually like, this guy just the guy, he got duped, you know. The creator of the Silk Road got duped by a person who just logged into different accounts and said, "Oh, hey, I'm the Hell's Angels. Oh, hey, I'm the guy who lost $500,000, and I have all this information I'm gonna give out. Oh, hey, I'm this guy who was, you know." So he's logging into multiple accounts, and he duped them out of like I don't know how many $1 million in Bitcoin, but right now, if that guy kept that money, it would be like worth almost $1 billion in Bitcoin, $1 billion in Bitcoin, you know? And yeah, so the guy got duped out of it. He got arrested, and then the whole
Dibs fucking right, dude.
yeah.
Fuck him.
No. So he didn't actually get people killed, and that's
the good thing.
Yeah. But you know,
but like
people,
the fact that you go there, like you're just. Okay, again, it's one thing to create a website to illegally sell drugs, but it's another.
Hits out on people.
It's another thing to become a fucking mass murderer.
Yeah, there's a great video. I did a terrible job, but it's like the secret behind the Silk Road or something like that. The guy does a great explanation of it.
Jesus fucking Christ!
But yeah, so this guy, the founder of the Silk Road, he gets arrested on conspiracy charges, distribution charges. Like he gets hit with the book, right?
Yeah,
and he's in prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Now there's organizations that are trying to get him out, and they don't know the fact that he tried to put a hit on 6. And I know these are non-existent people, but if they were actual people, these people would be dead, right? And so he put a hit on 6 people.
Just like
6.
I wonder if he like took some time and thought about it.
No, it was like it's very methodical. But that's
Jesus
like
fucking Christ.
I mean, let's be realistic. You look at like billionaires, like if you look at Jeff Bezos, if someone's like, hey, I could derail fucking Amazon. Here's a sex tape of you having sex with children or something like that. Like Jeffrey Epstein type shit. Like how much shit he knew, Yeah, you're gonna take some fucking people out, right? Yeah, and you have the resources.
It's like, dude, instead of like Breaking Bad, like the fucking
it's insane. When I was hearing this, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Fucking shit.
Yeah, I was either like, "Oh, is it FBI or like
Yeah, well, fuck him.
Yeah. So, but there are organizations trying to get him out of prison. His family's trying to get him out of prison, and then the organizations that don't know that aspect of the whole story, that just think, oh, this guy is like an entrepreneur, just like everyone else who's not hit on people.
But like, bro, that's just.
I know it's like these people weren't existent, but there is also some fucking, I guess, mastermind. I guess you can't see. The thing is, like, he didn't verify these people. That was the problem with the whole thing. If he would have tried to verify, hey, how do I know you're an actual fucking person? Like you're actually a part of the Hells Angels and want to do business with me, and want to start your own vendor or be your own vendor in fucking the Silk Road or whatever. He didn't verify any of this, and he's just like, here's $150,000, fucking kill these people.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, and
that's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
It was insane.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder what Bezos knew, and not Bezos, fucking Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, that motherfucker was killed. He did not kill himself. He was killed. And why was he killed? Because it was the Kiltons. Clinton, Bill Clinton and whatever.
Spoiler alert: the Queen did it.
Well, the Clintons have killed people 100%.
The Queen, the Queen.
Okay, well, the Queen might have killed. Oh, I think the Queen's too nice to kill people. But yeah, maybe she killed Princess Diana. Maybe.
No, definitely.
Okay, well, definitely. I don't care. But realistically, I mean, like. What did Bill Gates do? Why did Melinda? Because Bill Gates was friendly with Jeffrey Epstein, and that's why they got divorced, is because found out that he was more involved with that shit than. But there's no evidence because someone fucking got to it before any government agency, or maybe the government agencies did get to it, but they got enough fucking money to. They accidentally tripped over and fell in the fire.
Yeah. Accidentally.
Oh, it's insane. I mean, this shit's.
It's
crazy. Honestly, the Epstein thing is the biggest non-conspiracy.
No, it's totally not fucking.
That guy got fucking murdered.
Yeah,
he got killed. Murdered because he knew he probably had videotapes of these fucking people molesting kids. Honestly,
he definitely got. Like he got.
Yeah. Well, I would want to be like a. There's a few things, you ever think about being a fly on the wall for things, I'd want to be like a fly on the wall in that jail cell and see like, oh, this guy actually get murdered.
Yeah, I'm more so like
see, I wouldn't want to know what he knew because I think it was pretty fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, bro, Prince Andrew.
Oh yeah, Prince Andrew. Just, like if you
Donald Trump immediately was
know
like, I didn't know him. I didn't know him.
Pictures of him fucking,
I didn't know him at all. Like, wow. He immediately turned. Gone.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know what Bill Clinton did, but that fucker's guilty as shit. I mean, you see Bill Clinton that you know, when Ariana Grande was performing that one time, and like he went from like dead, like old man about to fucking pass away from fucking Alzheimer's to like giddy as fuck watching this fucking, you know, oh my god, she is so hot.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like getting a fucking boner on stage. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Bill, calm the fuck down, you fucking pervert.
Well, it's right there, Bill.
Yeah, what
she's
the
right
fuck?
there.
Fucking yeah, you like fucking people fucking 60 years younger than you. Jesus fuck, Bill. Oh my god. Whatever. Any thoughts to go on, Paul? You know, don't murder, right?
Don't burn it. You know,
I mean, some murders are justifiable.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Certainly.
Like I like Jeffrey Epstein's probably a person that should have been murdered. You know,
Yeah.
but also, you know, if it would have got more people caught, I wouldn't have probably murdered him. I would be like, okay, well, tell everyone what you know.
I often find that animosity stems from misunderstanding.
Ignorance is bliss too.
Yeah.
I have to take a shit.
Okay. Well, that's lovely.
All right. Well, Paul, until next week, or maybe we'll do a video. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Follow me. Patty Cakes on Twitch. I stream every Saturday. I might stream more. You know.
Might stream more. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe. You know, I want 350,000 viewers at the least.
Yeah.
I need to be making
concurrent, bro.
I need to be making 6 figures every single week.
That cash.
Back in that cash. I gotta get up to the Bezos money. I gotta get to Bezos
so
level.
we can give it to poor.
So I can topple them down.
Yeah.
I can topple them down. It's like David versus Goliath.
Turn this bitch on its axis.
Mike. Paul, don't use that language. All right.
Sorry.
I love you, Paul.
Love you too.
See you guys.